The Free State Premier Maqueen Letsoha-Mathae has met with the families of the 3 deceased police officers. The 3 constables will receive police official funerals from next week. And 3 constables, a 24-year-old Kulu Linda, 30-year-old Kiamogetse Base, as well as 20-year-old Boipula Sinoge, were on their way from Bloemfontein to their area of deployment in Limpopo last week, Wednesday, when they disappeared. And Free State Premier Maqueen Letsoha-Mathae says they are hopeful that the police will find the cause of the constables' deaths. And for more on this, we are now joined by SABC News reporter Makgala Masiteng, who is in the Free State this evening. Makgala, thank you so much for your time. Of course, we do understand that the Free State Premier did spend some time today with the bereaved families. How was she received?
She was received well, Mbali. It was the Premier of the Free State, of course, Maqueen Letsoha-Mathae, together with the MEC for Community Safety, Jabu Mbalula, as well as the Provincial Police Commissioner, Baile Motswenyane, of course, meeting with those 3 families to discuss, of course, funeral arrangements. And as you have indicated, those funeral will be in 3 days from Thursday until Saturday. But just to get what happened when they were meeting with the families, I'm standing with the Premier of the Free State, Maqueen Letsoha-Mathae, just to take us through how they reached that decision, because initially it was indicated, of course, that the plan was to have a joint funeral. What happened?
Thank you very much. What happened is that the families have different burial sites. The family of Senoge has a site in Bloemfontein that is called South Park. The family of Linda from Bloemfontein as well, they got the family burial site of their own in what we call Makengenen, the old cemetery of Mangau. The family of Base, they are residing in Bloemfontein, but they bury as well in Tabanchu. So all of them have their own burial sites, and that's what led to this decision of making sure that we give them a uniform funeral, but we also have to honor the family's wishes that we cannot change the site, the burial sites. We'll have to bury where we normally bury our loved ones, so we just have to comply and support them.
So I understand also on Tuesday there will be that joint memorial service. Take us through this police official funeral.
What's going to happen is that on Tuesday, yes, 12 o'clock, we'll be having a memorial service at Bobby's Park. But the official funeral, it's in terms of South African Police Services protocols, that they'll have their colleagues in uniform, the salutations, the handing over of a South African flag. As we all know that as South African Police Services, they are serving the country. So those are the protocols of this official funeral in terms of its a SABC protocol. So it's the funeral that is going to be led by the officials, especially the PC in this case. We're not yet sure who will be coming from national. We're just hoping that the minister or deputy ministers will be coming down to support the families. But from the province, we've been with the family. We're supporting the family through and through. And on Sunday as well, we'll be supporting the family by providing transport for them as they go and get their remains from Gauteng to Free State. So that's the support that we are going to give family as the provincial government.
Talk to us. Of course, this has been a very difficult journey for the 3 families and the province as well. How are they? They have requested today that we give them that space. How are they? Because you got the opportunity to sit down with them.
I think what I've observed is that they're better than the past days. They stood up and really appreciated the role that was played by provincial government. They appreciate the role that was played by South African Police Service. They even asked us to convey a message to the minister and the national commissioner, a message of appreciation. And indeed, it's still painful to the family, but what they confess is that the support that we gave them really, really comforted them a lot. So I think they're different from the past few days. And what also assisted is they also indicated to us we got our bodies, we got the car is being found. So I think that's one other issue that really makes things to be different today. As you could have seen them here, they were really different from the past few days. So I think they're starting to become and accept that indeed their loved ones are gone.
You said that on Sunday the families will be going, of course, to collect their remains. Talk to us about any update in terms of the post-mortem results.
I'm not sure about the post-mortem, but of course, my understanding is that if they are allowed to go and get the bodies, the remains from Gauteng, it means it may. I think the post-mortem has been done. Otherwise, I'm not sure whether SABC has any information whether it will be done this side. I'm not yet sure on the post-mortem, but what I know is that we are supporting them to go and get the remains from Gauteng.
Thank you very much. That is the Premier of the Free State, Maqueen Letsoha-Mathae, of course, taking us through those funeral arrangements. As she has indicated, they will start on Thursday with the Senuche family, on Friday the Linda family, and on Saturday the Bays family, which will be held in Tabanchu. And then the joint memorial service, of course, that will be on Tuesday.